Hey, good evening. I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks. Well, if you've driven down 21st Street in Westchester this week, you've probably seen them. Two blue tanks at the corner of 21st and C. The tanks, surrounded by a fence, made it tough for drivers to see oncoming traffic. Or at least they did until 23 ABC's Grecia Aguilar started making some phone calls. She joins us live tonight with what happened today. Grecia?
Hey, Jackie. Well, this fence right over there across the street, it was about 3 feet into the street, making it difficult for drivers to see who's around. So I made some calls to the city to see if something can be done about this problem. And you know what? We got some results. And now this intersection is a little bit safer.
This is what driving down 21st Street near C Street looked like for about a week.
Well, you couldn't see the traffic coming from 21st Street, and at that time in the morning, 7:30, there's a lot of traffic there.
The blocked intersection was causing some safety concerns for drivers like Brenda Popejoy.
I have to come down C Street and turn onto 21st Street to take my granddaughter to school.
Big blue tanks surrounded by a fence with a green tarp that came far out into the street.
There's cars coming constantly, so I would pull out very slow, watch around, and then go.
23 ABC went down to the location and made some calls to the city. We wanted to know what was going on behind the fence and if it was safe to have the barrier there.
We're on the corner of 21st Street and C Street. It's kind of hard to see cars.
A code enforcement officer showed up and analyzed the area. She told us Bakersfield Well and Pump and Cal Water are doing maintenance on a well, and they had all the permits to be on the street. But she did agree the fence was blocking traffic. That's when John Ussery with Public Works showed up.
The traffic control plan we had showed the big blue bins behind me, and it also showed all the traffic control leading up to those bins, but it didn't show the fence, so we weren't aware that the fence was going to be out quite so far.
He says they hadn't received any complaints from residents about the fence, otherwise something would have been done sooner.
There's a line of sight requirement, and that's what happens when somebody pulls up to the stop sign, and they need to be able to look back the other way.
Public Works was able to contact Bakersfield Well and Pump, who made the necessary changes to the barrier.
They were very compliant. They got out here right away, and they're out here fixing it right now.
It's good. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll be leaving in a little while, so I'll test it.
And now if you're worried about a construction project that's blocking your driving view, you're asked to contact the Public Works Department. Tim.
All right, Grecia Aguilar getting results tonight downtown. Grecia, thanks. Downtown.